you identify a month, the month ending in today's date. This is how you get the today's date in Excel. Just do equal today, it gives you the date of today. If you say equal now, you get date and time. So let's illustrate it. I'm adding. Let me add one sheet. So if I say Excel give me today's date, it is just equal today. So it's a function that returns the current date. Okay, today is 11th of July 2026. If you say now, this gives you date and time. So now is 9:31. Okay, yeah. Now if you want to extract, if you want to use the first function here, okay, end of month, okay, this month, if you want to know exactly at which time this month is ending, like, is it 31 or 30 or 28 for February, you can also say end of month of today's date. So you can just close. There's another argument missing. So the month start with, you have to tell Excel is your month starting with 0. So 0 will be for January, I guess. So you give it the starting point. So a date is also a numeric value. Sometimes dates are appearing like this. We also see it in the data I shared. So dates are appearing like this unless you change the type. So if you see in the column of dates something is starting with 46 and so, you can change the entire column or the cell into short date, something like this. Okay, and then it will be your date. So this month is ending on the 31st. Is it true? Yes. Yeah. So it's not applying only to this, it can also apply to this one. So if I drag and drop, it will give me the same thing because they are all dates. Means that this one works for this date and this one is for the one up. Okay. So if sometimes you are dealing with dates and you are wondering, I want to get the end of months. So this is how we do it. So use the function end of months, this one. So do the so you go together. Anything I'm typing, also type. If I'm too fast, please stop me, because we have a lot of things to cover in Excel, and yeah, may have the tendency to go very fast. So if there is something that you don't master, please stop me. So this is one of the functions covered, the end of month. Then we also, if you want to get the name of the weekday, there is also a function for it. If you want to extract months from a date, there's a function for it. You want to extract the day from the date or month, yeah, quarter, you can get all those using Excel. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So the second one is also testing using the function date if. So the function date if is just like the if function, you know. If today, if the date is equal to today, then yes. Okay. No, I'm confusing things. This is helping us to calculate ages. So this is the function that you should have used, last week when you were extracting years from date of births. Okay. So if you point out today, what is the difference in terms of now if you point a certain date, what is the difference in terms of years between that date and today? This is what the date if it does. So what if I change this into 2024? So instead of equal today, I can say 11/07/2023. So I've changed the year. Okay. So now I want to use, so extract years, number of years. So I want to use the dative function. So it could be now A2. So if I take the date and I use today's date as a reference, okay, to calculate the difference between A2 and today's date. And now if it is so now the y here represents the number of years. Okay, so it could be m is for months and then d for days. So this one gives me, okay, now this is just text, eh? It is not executing. I transform this one, you just select the line and then you transform it into text so that when you write formulas, they don't compile. Okay, yeah, okay. So if you use the same function, you copy and paste down, it's going to work. Okay, sorry, you don't have that function. Wait, did I miss something? Date if. I don't even have it. Okay. So now let's improvise. So if you take this date or you take today minus this one, it will give you normally we should also transform this one into number. So this is what it gives in terms of days. If you do the difference between two dates, you get the result into what? 2 days. Now, if you want to know how many years do we have from this date, how do we do that? Yeah, we divide by the number of, yeah, is 365. But now, if you want to consider also leap years, you do dot 25. Yeah, because sometimes February has one day every 4 years. I don't know, something like that. So now it is exactly 3 years. Yeah, so if you remove the 0.25, it will have it's still there, but you have something with it's still 3 years, so you can still consider that. Yeah, there's no you have some decimals, but it is 3 years, okay. But if you want, you can even round it to get exactly. So this 3 years, okay. So this one we are going to now change it into equal a2 minus today, and then we divide the whole thing by 365.25. So what if I want to have I want to have this number combined with years, concatenation from last week? I don't know if you remember. How do you do that? After calculating this, merge it or bind it or concatenate it to the word years. Yes, yes, yeah. How do you do that? How do you concatenate lemma and secula to make a full name? Yeah, you can use concatenate, but there is another one. You can take this one and you use ampersand like this, and you add yes. So if you want, you can add a space before yes, and then here it is. Yeah. but concatenate works. Yeah. How do we round in Excel? If you don't want to have like 0.00. Hmm? No, but here you can't. Even if you use something like this, it doesn't work. So you have to arrange it here. You do something on C3 before it works. So like in all programming languages or tools we use for data analytics, there is always a function around there. Now I have to specify the number of decimals, 0. So now you have your 3 years, okay? Yeah. So we are going to do data cleaning today. So I'm just preparing the ground for data cleaning of dates. Yes. Oh, okay. You click. No. Hit enter. Yeah. Now, locate the cell. Click on the cell. Just one click. No, that cell. Yes, and then go to where are you?
How you go to?
So it's home, and then I don't know. Yeah, it's here. Instead of dates, you can take number. Now, if you take number, you can use this one. But now, no. It shouldn't be like this. Are you sure it is? Okay, this one should be 7/11/2024. And then you have to do this. Not today. Minus this. Divided. Huh? Yeah, this is because it is 2024. So if you do 2023, it's 3 years. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm?
I'm getting the date.
Okay, click on it. And then you change the type to number. So this is because we maintained it as today. But now if you say this is the 11th, no, 7, 11, 2023 for instance. Yeah. Okay. So let's just copy and paste it here. And then this should be short date. So short dates, you don't see time. Yeah. Minus because today must come first. Yeah. Otherwise, you take the absolute value. Yes. Yeah. You see, I forget.
So what I'm getting, and first of all here,
Mhm.
I'm putting today, but it's giving me even time.
Yeah.
And yet, when I put now, it's giving me
Yeah.
the actual
The time
one.
is 00.
Yeah, but why they are on your?
So
What did you? How did you do that?
if you
To
want,
remove that
you
stuff?
can do short time.
Oh, again. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
What about here then?
So here you just change the type
Short
to
date
no to number.
number.
You get 0 because it is exact. You are doing the difference of today and today. It's 0 years. So now you can create another date like in 2023 down there. You can.
Normally.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay. So so it's no longer A3 but do A5. Yeah. Uh-huh. Now here's the problem. Today comes first, otherwise you are going to have negative number. Yes. Or you can use absolute value. There's also absolute value, huh? ABS to have no sorry. ABS for absolute value. If you have negative value, you can use ABS. So, mm. So there's also something, there's so many things to cover in Excel. Sometimes you write and it goes to another, or you have a delimiter here if you have something on the next cell. Okay, so you have two ways of handling this. If you want, you can use the wrap text. Okay, this wrap text to adjust it. Anytime you make it narrow or expand it, it is going to adjust. All right. So this one way, and if you want to deactivate it, just click, and then it will come back to the normal one. Second way is to hold Is it Alt? Windows users, you use Alt? Yeah. So is it Alt? Let me try. Yeah, Alt Enter. Alt Enter also solve the problem. And for Mac users, you use Option Enter, Alt Option and Return. Then you have it like this. Okay. Now you see that we have useless space up there. You know, you can also format this one. You know, you have space here, space, and if you want, you can format it. So just click on one here, click on one, and then use this one, the middle align. That takes it up a little bit. You know, it puts it in the middle. You know, this just for formatting. You know, sake. So let me redo for people who did not see. So if you have text that is too much for our cell, you can also like break lines. So if you want to break lines, first option is to use the wrap text. Okay, that does it for you. Or second option is to use the Alt Enter. Does it work? Doesn't work? Okay, let me use Alt Shift. Then I have to double click. Click between years and between. Somewhere here. Yes, working. Enter. You have to double click on in the cell and then point the cursor somewhere you want to break. Yeah. Hmm? You can't do it. All right. Yeah, yeah, it's good. Yeah. Now, if you break the line, you will be having things like this. So you have to position everything in the middle. If you want to have, you can leave it that way, or if you want to have everything in the middle, you can use this one, or you can move them up if you want. Yeah. So it's up to you, depending on your design. Okay. All right. So those are just aesthetics. Okay. Now, if I have a date and I want to extract year from that date, you know, if you extract year, it can also help you calculate ages, right? If I extract the year from this date or this one, I can be able to calculate the year. If this was a birth of day, so the kid is 3 years old today. Okay. So if I extract the year and then also from the year of the current date, I can calculate ages. So what's the function? Can you guess the function that can help you calculate the year? In all programming languages, you use the normal English you know. If you want to extract year, it is year. So it's just the function. You just use the function year one. On this one, if you want to extract the year. But this is not going to work because it is text. So you apply the same thing here. Year function on this. So what should be the result? What is the year in this date? Yeah, 2026. Yeah. So if I drag the formula down, this is 2026 also and 2023. All right. Yeah. But if I want to extract now months, yeah, you use month. So expected result 7. Please allow me to take this call. Fine, fine. So all of them are July. So 7. If I change it to maybe November, what's going on? It's because of this 0. So if I change to November, now the extracted month is 11. So now the day, let me say 28. Day is the same logic. Also day of is equal to day of A3. So the extracted day here is 11th, yeah, as you can see. Yeah. And if I drag it down, 11, 11, and 28. So how do we start the weekday? Is also weekday. Okay. So today is not the weekday. Weekday means that now it depends on where exactly now you have to give it some extra information, like where is your like your weekdays? Is it starting on Monday or Sunday? So I think you have to specify the so this is the number return type. So if you add a comma, you see options. So is it starting with, if it's starting with Sunday, then you go from 1 to 7. If it is Monday, yeah, it will be 0 to 6. So options are here, 1, 2, 3. So should we go for option what? Option 3. Our Monday should be starting 2. All right. Yeah, it should be 2. Yeah. So today is the 6th day in the calendar. Monday is 1. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday is the 6th. Sunday will be 7. Yes. Okay. Yes, please. So weekday we have now okay. It's a bit confusing depending on the options. Okay, weekday we return Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but in numbers. So now 6, it's saying that this is a Saturday. This is a Saturday. This must be a Tuesday. If your Monday starts from 1, if Monday is 1, otherwise we have also other options where Monday start from what? From 0. Yes. So those options. Okay. So now the right option for us is the number 2. Yes. So this one normally is what? A Tuesday. Yeah. Yes, please. The option, when you put a comma, you are going to get options. You add a comma after A3, you will see options. So why are we doing all this? This data, this one is having messy dates. So we should harmonize them. Okay, this is the idea. So if you are doing data analytics, you see dates having different formats. So the idea is to harmonize them so that we have only one format. If you have one format, then you can do analysis. You can have trends and everything. Okay. Yeah. So the ISO week number is this function. Yeah. You just have to input the dates and that's it. So if you look at it very well, it's from January 1st to January 7th is the first week of the year. So now we are in the 28th week of 2026. Yeah. So if you are counting weekly, today we are like in. It could be tomorrow, it could be today, it could be yesterday. So we are in the range of we are in the week 28 of 2026. Yeah. ISO. Week number A3. Only one argument. So if you are towards November, you are around the 48th. And the last one should be 53, 52, 53, depending on, I don't know if the leap year is also playing on that. Oh. ISO. I don't know. You can Google it. I don't have all answers. International Organization for Standardization. So you can have ISO for country names, ISO for, I don't know, for many things, country names, currencies. Yeah. If you say ISO country names, so it will return something like this. Yeah. So if you look for Rwanda, it should be RW or RWA. This ISO. You have ISO 2 and ISO 3. Okay. Yeah. So now, yeah, what we'll be using for our data harmonization, as I was showing, this one, like if you are able to extract year, month, and day, you can construct the date back. If you have year, month, and day, you can build the date. Okay? So this is the idea. So now I have year, month, and day. So building dates. So there's a function for that. It is surprisingly date. It needs the arguments year, month, and day. It's also depending on your format, Yeah. So if I input year 2026, comma, now it needs month and then day. Close the parentheses, and I've reconstructed my date just from three arguments. I have the date back. Right? But now, some dates are not friendly. Some dates are not friendly, and yeah, it will be an issue to also. It will be hard to get year, month, and day from those kind of dates, but we can still get using some tricks. Okay. Yeah. Yes, please.
These calculations, this one is this yes, I think
Yeah,
you
right.
understand.
Yeah,
You understand.
those types. But
And I believe here, this is
if you want, this is what I did. I modified things. So this one is still today. This one is now. And this one is just manually typed. Yeah.
but the calculations.
So the calculations, yeah.
For instance, when you want the
Yes. So this one is 11. The month is 11. I don't know if you this date.
yes, it is there.
Yeah. You have it 11?
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. So now, okay. Sometimes you want to go like this, but leave the first row. Then you want to like freeze it so that things will be going, but you can still look at the date. So it's simple. You can just highlight it, and you go to view, I guess, and you may find freezing somewhere. It's here. So you can freeze the first column, or if you want, you can freeze the first row, and first column. So yeah, you can do so. So you can just click here. Did I do that? Oh, but it should be okay. Now it is. Like this. Let me unfreeze first.
Which one you want to buy?
Okay, now if I do first row, it's going to work. So can I do also differently? First column. You see it is working. Yeah. But normally it should be working for this option. I unfreeze.
You are clicking on what you want to
Hmm?
appear.
Hmm.
You should click on the second instead of the first.
On the second, like this.
The-
Let's see. Okay. Now it is working, but this one is not working.
That means something we want to appear,
Uh-huh.
you should not click on it.
So I now click. All right. Okay. All right. But now it is gone. So what should we do? Let me do. So we did for column. Should I click here for the rows also?
Yes.
I think it doesn't work both sides. That's why I like Google spreadsheets. Google spreadsheets is much better. Yeah. So you decide if you want to do for columns, it's up to you. But should be working for both. All right, this is what I wanted. So let's continue. So you have, if you have year, month, and day, you could be able to reconstruct a date. Okay. I think we have enough ingredients to do our data manipulation. So can we open the second tab? Transaction quarter one, Q1. So as we know, it is the quarter one, right? But if at the end of the day you want to also visualize the trends like daily, this data is not going to help you. Yeah. So it was simulated on purpose, just to bring issues like this. So once we finish with dates, we have also problems here. Look at the column of so we need serious data cleaning here. Okay, we have to harmonize everything, and also prices. Sometimes you see like a numeric number, sometimes you have numeric and alphabetic. Yeah, you have to take care of them, and then percentages. How do we get rid of percentages or dollars? Yeah, we have a lot of things to do today. So if I finish with maybe one of them, it can give you ideas on how to harmonize others. So we can do groups again to continue the rest of the work. So at the end of the day, we are going to merge transaction Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. You merge them together. Simplest thing to do is to maybe go to the last row, copy from this one, and you paste here. Yeah, this is very traditional way of doing it. All right, but there's no formula.
Excuse me.
Yeah, in Excel, that will just merge the three together.
Question, please.
Yeah, and you can also do data manipulation over there.
Excuse me, sir.
So now, how do we clean this? So
excuse me, sir.
These ones appearing last, like near the end of the cell, means that they are recognized as dates. Huh? It's axis. Oh, okay. Where are they?
Excuse me.
Yes, please.
The window is minimized.
is minimized.
Yes.
Oh, let me stop sharing and then I share it again. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, I can see it, but
Yeah. Now can you see the Excel?
yeah, I can see the Excel, but I can see on my left corner,
Mm.
I mean right,
Mm-hmm.
there is a list of all students participating, and they are
Mm.
making my computer desktop look minimized. So I don't know if it is my computer issue.
Can you see now? Can you see what I'm displaying?
Yes, I can see.
Uh-huh. Is there any way to expand?
Let me try working on my computer.
All right. Or maybe you can share your screen so that I can maybe assist. Hmm? Can you share your screen so that we can see what's exactly the problem? Hello, are you there? I think he left. Okay. So if in data cleaning, we don't clean directly on the existing column. So what should we do? Yeah, we insert another column. So go to home and insert a new column. You can call it order date, and then maybe add clean to it like this, or cleaned. So how do we extract dates that are already well formatted? Hmm? So you can click, if you want, you can click on the entire column and then choose short date. Okay, so it's going to put it in your format. Okay, instead of dashes, you'll see forward slash, forward slash. Okay. Now, how do we extract this one if you are not doing things manually? Hmm? So there's something I said earlier. If you do control and on the column, control and backtick. What did I do? Yeah, if you do control and backtick, you will see that the right dates are transformed into numbers. Yeah, and the other ones are not numbers. That gives us a day, an idea. So if you use the function value number or number value, or is it value number? Hmm? Yeah, is number or number value, something like this. Is there any function is number? Yeah, it can also, you can also use that to test, or you can also use the function date value. So if three functions, okay, is number or value, number value. Yes. Yes, just CRTL control and the backtick. The backtick is the touch that is before one. You see that, yeah, it's like an apostrophe. You use control. No, no, not control. Yeah, control backtick. But something is displayed. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You see now, if you compare, I know Excel before and now. Did you know Excel before? Sorry, control this together. No, but you have to select this date. Control dot. You see.
What's happening?
Normally, it is transforming the dates into number. Okay. Hmm? Yeah. Now, just to test whether your date is a number, is it recognized? Dates are numbers. Yeah. So if you do control backtick again, it brings it back. Hmm? You have. You should have. It's in all computers. Hmm? If your computer doesn't have it, then it is not a computer.
Sure. From another
It's here.
universe.
This is a backtick.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm? You have to, but you don't have the data. You don't have this. It's in the group. Doctor, I'm getting better. Yeah. I suffered. Hey, even now I'm suffering. Yeah. So now let's use is number to test whether it is a number. So either you use the backtick or not. These ones, this will return a true for you. Okay. So this is not a number. And then if you bring it back, bring it on this one, it is a number. So a well-formatted date is a number. So you can use the corner until the corner of the last cell until you see the black cross, and then you can double click. If you double click, so now our task is to address all falses. So true means the date is well formatted, isn't it?
Is there any other formula you can use?
Yes.
Is there
Or you can use number value. This one. So now, okay. So where you get error means it is not well formatted.
and you can use is text and then it's both that.
Yeah.
Then
Yes. Yeah. Is date. But there's no is date. Is date value. Date value works also. Will it work here? Yeah, it works. Yeah, so you have three functions. So if you see a number, means it is well formatted date. Yeah. Yeah. You see that if you click here and then you say date, short date. That's why the formatting are different. This one could be seen as a date, which is good, but there's something to be done. Here the year comes first, and then you have what? Month, But instead of forward slashes, we have hyphens. But this should be normally converted automatically to a date. I don't know what's happened here. Hmm? You see that it has gone to normal date now. So let's go back to the Genesis. Okay. This is what I had. Oh, sorry. Control Y to rebuild everything. This is where I was, right? So when I convert my column into dates, there are some who are automatically dates and some refuse. Hmm? So they don't have the same format, I guess. Let me do this.
You can't give the same.
So this one was automatically detected as dates. You see them down here. Normally this also should be the same. But they didn't go. All right. So what we are going to do is to maybe use some small tricks, And let me tell you something. Like in data analytics, you will not always find data that is clean for you. So if you are going to do analysis, 80% of the time should be spent on what? On cleaning. So people will be seeing, graphics, nice wording, whatever, but you suffered. 80% of the time was suffering. Yeah. So yeah, it is just cleaning. Okay. So this and this, they look the same, but Excel was able to detect this one as the date.
It's not possible to make all in the same format.
This is what we are going to do. Not at once, unless there is a magical formula. I don't know. Yeah, but what I know is that if you have this date, I've just done it. You click on it, and when you hit enter, it says now that it is now a date, well formatted date. You click here again, but are you going to use, if you have like 1 million, are you going to harmonize it using that kind of it's not possible. So now we are finding ways to harmonize like a batch of data all together, Yeah. Okay. So let me go back, Control Z, so that we have the same messy data. So let's continue with, is it a number, right? So we are going to address all falses. Okay. All right. So now, how do we filter out truths? True means it is already good. So we want to filter them out. How do we do that? We use a filter. Today we are going to use the filter. Okay. So you go to this, and then you filter data, and you'll be having true and false. So you can unselect true. So if you unselect false, those are well formatted dates. Okay, you see they look good, right?
Yeah.
They are well formatted. How do we filter? So what I'm going to do, because I want dates to be having slashes, so click on the column and then choose short dates to have slashes. Okay, Now you can still, it doesn't change anything. Okay. So you can still go to, how do we filter, right? You, if you click on filter again, it is going to unfilter. Hmm?
That's the manual way. Maybe we are thinking that we are not.
No. This is not a formula. There's a formula named filter, but there's also a manual way. You know, you sometimes you use tabs. Okay, I'm very sure there's also a formula behind, but you can also use clickables. Yeah. So you just, if you want to filter only one column, you can select the only one column. But if you just click on one cell among the columns, it is going to filter all columns. Like put a filter on each of those. Okay. So you click on filter, so it appears to all. But if you don't want, just want to filter only one, you select it and then you filter. So it appears only for selected column. Okay. Now I don't mind. I can put a filter to all of them. Okay. Because later on you check both sides, check here and here. Okay. Now I don't want truths. I'm dealing with false data. Now not all false have the same format. How do we now filter dates having the same format? Like if I want like this format, let's say this one. Hmm? The only thing to do is to just click on the filter on the original data, and you have a search here. You can just use a slash. So this is going to filter all the dates having that format. But not all. As you can see, you have sometimes the day is here. Sometimes the day is here. So we have to be careful. Hmm? Yeah. Good. So if I use a comma, it brings this format. So you see the month, day, and then comma 2024. So let's start by, with the cleaning of this. How do we clean this? Hmm? How do we clean this? So to be able to work on large amount of data, let's just address the problem of one, and then you can copy the formula and put it here. Okay, I'm going to copy this format, and I go back to my, I can paste it here. So let me take text, okay, and then so that I can paste it here. Where is it? Yeah. So here's my date. So how am I going to to extract February? Hmm? Huh? Short? It could work. Hmm? Before, but now if it is May, how are you going to do? Hmm? Okay, that's a good catch. Before, and then inside before, what do we use? Guys, you forget very fast. But you have to say find the space before, and then where you find the space, right? So it is equal to left. Hmm? Hmm? Left, and then you click on the date, then find the space. Where? Here. So character first, and then tag. I hope I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah. There's one parent. Yes. So if it was match, hmm, match can also be retrieved. Okay. Now we can get the month. All right. How do we get the day? But now the month we got is not a number. How do we get it as a number? You don't know. So we use the month function, you know, but there's a trick we use. So you just add a one space, and then you use an ampersand to combine like first of, to have first of February, okay, something like that. So now if you give something that is like first of February or first of March, you know, Excel can be able to understand that this month corresponds to 2. Okay. What if this was November? So now it is now 11 because of this formula. We just mimic like always we say first of, first of. That means first of. It is becoming complicated. Hmm? Yeah, cleaning dates is always a problem, even for people who program. He can testify. But you have good libraries like Lubridate that can handle things. Yeah. If you are using Python, you have also date and time libraries. So we are not in Python nor in R. So. Hmm? Hmm? Okay, the first formula was left and then until you find a space. So you start from left until you find a space that you can be able to extract what? Uh-huh. Yeah, since we are doing advanced Excel, we also have, you know, in computer science, you have like thousands of solutions. There is a built-in function in Excel that is dealing with regular expressions. This is, I don't know, Fabrice, if I can show it here. Regular expressions. Is it tough? Oh, let me check left and then find. Um, wow. So what if you use or find? Okay, I understand. In the find, you know, this is a space. There's a space between. Yeah, now it is okay. Yeah. If you don't put space, then it is going to bring F. Mm. So more advanced way of doing this one. Instead of using the find, you can use regular expressions. So there's a built-in function in Excel called regular expression extract. So now you use wildcards. You know, I mentioned wildcard last time. But those wildcards, this can also take like someone some days to understand them. So if you say I want regular expressions, how do we extract only letters from an expression? Okay, so the text is this one, and the pattern. So you say you use quotes, quotation, and then you say I need only this means alphabetic, and you can have more than one. Okay, the plus means alphabetic only, and you have more than one with the plus. So just extract alphabetic characters, and you can use more than one. No, if you don't put the plus, it is going to extract the n, and then it stops there. You don't have. They say that it is from Excel above 2010. Okay, so if you don't have, you don't have. You don't have. Yeah, and I said, if you don't count, you don't count. So you don't have. Hey. Then let me not mention this, unless someone wants to use this one. And regex is good because if you now, instead of characters like alphabetic, if you replace alphabetic by I want things from 0 to 9, it's going to extract all numbers. You see, the month is the day is already extracted. You can say, okay, I want numbers, but fix the size into 4. That way you can be able to extract the year. But since you don't have it, I have 365 Microsoft. Sorry? You buy. Or you crack it if you know how to crack things. Yeah, that was a very, very fast way of doing this. But since we don't have it, what else can we use to split? I already said it. And you don't also have text split. Jesus, what are we going to do? So if you don't have text split, the CEO also showed us something last time, isn't it? You take the date, you can create a new you see, you can go to data and then you have split column. Where is it? You can split, right? There's something called colon to, yeah, this one, and then the delimiter now should be what? Back. Delimiter should be space. All right. Yeah. So a space is detected automatically, then you have things like this. If you leave it on general, then you see November is split. Now you have a small thing to take care of. Yeah. And you know how to take care of it, right? Yeah. And if you click finish, then you have November 2nd and 2004. But Nachibazo, let's go back to. So you can still use left, right, and middle to extract what we want to extract. This one, you already know it. Click on the cell, text to column, and next. Hmm? Mm. Mhm. So now you know that if I take the formula that is here, I put it in place of B7, I will be having a long formula. You agree? This type of flu is not, it's not normal. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is. There is. Mm. Mm. So I'm not going to try Umuganda again. I ate dust, a lot of it. Mm. It is. Which one is the reason? Are you Muganda chief? Maybe you are Mudugudu chief. Huh? You're like, don't discourage my people. Eh? All right. So, so you can have a long formula instead of doing this and then use what is here to get the months and so and so. So now we have been using left and right. You also have middle, mid. So you can use mid to extract days. Hmm? Let's use mid to extract dates. So it will be equal to mid what? The text is here. All right. So where do we start from? If you want to extract 0, 2, and you want your function to be flexible, it should be starting here. So from the first what? Guys, you are not following no more. Yeah, from the first space. Hmm? So if you find the first space, start in the middle from it, and then count from that 2. So you can, yeah, so you can say find what? Find space from this one. Hmm? And then the second, the last argument. So you have to close. Now the last one is, so if you find it, then how should I? So the next, how should I extract this one? So you add to this position 2, right? Hmm? From this position, you add 1, 2. So you can copy this formula again if you find it, and you can add plus 2. AA.
Plus 2. Oh, it's 2.
Yeah, but now looks like it is not real. Middle from the first space. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going to try that one too. Let me check something. Find. Okay, I did a mistake. You have to put spaces, huh? Otherwise, it's not going to work. So don't, yeah. Actually, when you are positioned in the middle, when you give this, the 2 will be just added to it. So now it is 0. So if I add 3, then I can be able to extract the day. Yeah. How do we get now 2024? This is fixed. Year is always having 4 characters. So how do we get that? So it is right and 4. This 3, I used 2. I was guessing things. I used 2, but it is just extracting the 0. So,
It's meant to add one.
if you add 1, then it is even the 0 will not come.
No.
It's empty.
Add one. Adding one for having adding one on 2.
No.
At the point.
You know the thing is that we want to extract month, day, and year, so that you can be able to build the date. So now, the mid here means position yourself in the middle whenever you find the first space. Okay? If you find the first space, then add on three characters. So first 1, 2, and then cut from here 3. So you can be able to get the 0, 3. It will be a long formula. It's so unfortunate, but in data cleaning, it's always like that. And later on, when we'll be showing you how to use AI to get the formulas written for you, yeah, it will be interesting. But you have to know exactly what you are doing. So now here I'm able to extract days. Now solution was given by our colleague. So now for the year, it's just the last, right? So we start from the last. So we move from what? Yeah, from right to left. So we use the function right. And then this is a text. Only 4 characters should be outputted. So we have our year, month, and what? Day. So if you want to build the date back, what do we do? Equal date, and then year, month, and day. Yeah, now it is also a good news. This is a date, it's a number. You just have to change what? The format. And you have short date. So it is 2nd of November 2024. Yeah, it's a long process, but no. Now, if you are able to do it to this using a single formula, yes, we can combine formulas. Yeah. So how do we combine those formulas? Yeah. so yeah, you just combine them. Okay. So we have one formula here, but this one is depending on this. So we take, I think we take the last. Yeah. We take the last. So look, the last one is date. To extract the year, what did we use? We use right, and then this guy 4. You are done with year. To extract months, we use months, This is what is here. And then 1 space E. And we extracted November using what? Find. No. Left. Then this guy. Then find what? The space from the same character thing. So we are done with month. How do we get the day? Day is middle. We take this guy. Where do we start from? Find the space from this, and then we add 3. We are done. H. What's going on here? Okay. The red one should be here. So, yeah. So these are long formula. I don't like long formulas, but we are forced to. So now that you master the formula, let's do it here. E is equal to, let's repeat. No. We are going to type that same formula here so that it will harmonize for everyone. The same formula we used. This one. If you type this one, you are going to have issues because this is A7. Yeah, it's a problem, right? So let's retype, please. Okay, if you want to master it from here, let me give you some time to see it with your own eyes. Question online?
Yes, please. May you please come back on how to extract the month?
Okay, how to extract the month means that I have to. Yeah, someone online is asking how do we extract the month from alphabetic to number, right?
Yes.
So, how to extract the month from the text?
Exactly.
Okay, you use the left formula, left function.
Yes.
All right. So, maybe you don't understand what is the function find. So find the first space from the text. So this space, there's a space, okay?
Yeah.
Find the first space from that text in A7. It is returning 9. If you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yes.
Means that it is going to extract the first 9 characters.
Exactly.
But now the left function needs also, the exact position of the last character to be extracted. So you start from left to right, right? And now if you enter 9 here, it is going to extract November. If it is not 9, if it is 8, it's going to extract November because the space is after November. But if it is 7, you will not see R. If it is 6, then you don't see E. You understand? Aha. So it is going to get, if you say, okay, extract everything before you find the first space. That's why you replace you want it to be dynamic. You replace the 6 by find, right? Find the first space as you are moving from left to right. Okay, the first space is located at position 9. Okay, that's it.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm. Once you get this, now what we use inside here is just concatenation. It's just simple concatenation. If I write it somewhere else, it's just 1st November. Excel understands 1st November, 1st August, 1st. So if you now apply the function month on it, it can now return the month in terms of number.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, if you want to write the full formula before we move to the cleaning part, it's so unfortunate there's no reject extract function in your Excel. You could have moved very fast. Mm. Lemma. I'm so sorry. Oh, there's something that happened here. It's A. Mhm. Yes, bro. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's just a trick, huh? As I told you, if you combine one and a given month, you get things like this. 1st November. Now, if you apply the month formula on it, it gives you the month in numbers. Mm. It's also given. You are just mimicking. Let me check. Let me try this. If I do 2, listen. Just give a. Well, you should not give something that is more than. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yes. Are we together? So after this nightmare, I'm going to use something very simple, which we call flash fill. Flash filling. But the problem is, when you have filtered data, if you copy it somewhere and then you arrange it, you cannot copy it back. Yeah, you'll be in trouble unless you cut it. You create a separate sheet. When you are done, you can now merge it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if you are done with the formula, let's use the same formula. Let me just guess whether I can just copy the formula and paste it here. It's not accepting, so I'm going to replace all the refs with this. So yeah, replace all the refs. So just like that, I have converted this one into. So, and I can also do it to everyone by just double clicking. Easy. So if you have more than one formula in a column, Yeah, you may have those kind of things.
Why some cells they didn't have it?
Because they already are that's a good question. Yeah, but you can also, if you want, you can click on it. You get this thing, so you can decide to ignore it. Yeah, those just they are just maybe type errors, and you can just ignore. But are you going to do it one by one? That's the problem. Okay, but just leave it. There's no any harm on what you are doing. Okay, so let me. So it is just the same formula, and I just change the referencing to B what? B4. Okay. So this is one way of solving this issue. Okay. Okay. So if you are true, so the second trick is this: you copy your data to another cell, to another sheet. So this is my data. Okay. There is something in Excel we call flash fill. So if you say I'm inserting months, so you just have to type no code. You type February, and then you type January, like this. Once we are done with the first two, you can just do Control and E. And Excel is guessing that this is what you want to do. Okay. Yeah. Excel is getting that you are just splitting. You just want to get months. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Control E. Control E. But you have to filter the same format. Otherwise, you'll be in trouble. Hmm? Yes.
I want to make it like the way it's like that.
Okay. So you can do this. you filter, but normally this is another. Okay, can you just delete delete this, and you go to quarter one, and you just have to choose dates with comma.
But it's not coming. It's just coming here.
Yeah, you just click OK to have them filtered. Then you can take the entire column, Control C, and when you are here, you do Control V. Then you will do the same. Right month, and then yeah, February should start with capital yes. So once you are done with January, you can just do Control E. Control E. And the same for days. Day. It is refusing. I'm coming.
It's Control E or A.
Control E. But January is not written accurately. That's the. Is it? January, February. Okay. Can you add March? March. Enter. No.
Oh,
And then Control E now.
I enter.
Control E. Where is Control? Ah, it's Control, not option. Control plus E. Like this.
Oh, okay.
And on Mac is also Control E. Slash filling. So this is the second time I'm having the same question, so let me address it. So how do we get the same format? After filling the falses, after filtering data for falses, you go to other data and you just put a comma here to have this kind of but mine is disappearing. I don't know what is going on. It is because I've already addressed the issue. Now they disappeared. Okay. So let me do Control Z. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Yeah, so now we are dealing with falses, right? How do we get this format? Go to the filter of date older and order dates, and then you just have to put comma. Okay, if you put comma, those are all the dates with comma, and that's it. On Windows you have the option to click OK, but Mac Excel doesn't have that one. Okay, yeah. So now if you have it filtered like this, just copy everything, Control C, click on B, then Control C, and then you go to a new spreadsheet, and then you just do Control V to paste. Yeah, and then you can expand, and then you can add your columns like month, day, and then year. So I just have to type February, January, and then so you hit enter. So now when you hit enter for the third time, you do Control E. It will fill it for you. The same. You take 0 to 28 and Control E. Now it is not working. So the trick is have it as text for it to recognize the patterns. Okay. Transform it into text, And then when you type 02, 28, now when you do Control E now, it's going to recognize it. Even if you change it into text. No, please. It is, should not refuse. No. You see text like this, ABC. So I locate this first one. It's 02, 28. Control E. What's going on with your Excel? So delete everything. Delete, yeah, delete. Click on C. No, click on C. Then change. Yeah, it is text now. 02. Enter. No, you have to use enter. I don't know if it is.
98.
You see, it is filling it for you. It has been filling it for you. Type 06. 06. Control E.
Like this.
Yeah, you can go up to third row if you want. No, sometimes Excel is doing something. You know, you see it. Means that it can help you do the flash fill. And then for the year, if you want, you can use right, or you can type 2024, 2024. Then Control E. So you have it. And now you can reconstruct the dates using this information. Yeah. So you'll be having dates and what? You just click on this one. You know, there's no big formula. And then this one, you should have something. So this one, we are going to use the months. We are forced to use months. And then that same trick. And then click on month. Then close. We are done with month. And then day, you click on day. Done. Yes. Come again.
How to get other months automatically?
Yeah. So delete. No. Okay. So if you put here and do Control E. Yeah.
Then
Now for the days, you have to transform this into text. And then you start now typing the date, the day 02.
02.
Enter. 28. Yeah, 28.
Enter.
And 06, if you want, you can continue to 06. Enter. Now you can do the flash fill again. Control E. Now it is refusing. I don't know why, but let me check. How do you delete?
Delete.
Select and delete. So this should be a text format. Oh, I took fraction. It should be text format. Where is it? This is no text. You don't have? Yeah, text. Okay, now repeat. 02. Entry. Enter. 28. Entry. Control E. E. Yeah. And then for year also, type 2024, 2 times, and then and 3.
2024,
Mm-hmm.
then
And 3.
enter
Control E.
Control E.
It's fini. Yeah.
That's
Mm-hmm. This is the formula. Gosh. Man. Yes. You can ask two questions. Hmm? Hmm. You can change the format of your date. You can click on the column or maybe go to settings and then change the formatting. Hmm? It's the Excel itself. Like it's when you are on Windows and then you look for, it's a Windows setting. Yeah. So sometimes you find it in region. So region and then date and whatever format. You see mine? Mine is day, a month, and then year. So if I change it, it is going to change in Excel. So Excel is grabbing that format in your settings. Do you have region and huh? Yeah. You don't change it in Excel, but you change it in the system. Yeah. Yeah. So I can decide even currencies, everything. Some metrics like degree Celsius, or if you want Fahrenheit, then if you are Googling anything that is about temperature will be coming in Fahrenheit, not yeah. So that's it. Okay, so yeah, so it is safe to use our first formula here than using what I've been using. But if you want, if you insist, instead of copying and pasting over there, you have to copy everything. The filtered one, you have to cut them, and then you go to the other side to, yeah. Hmm? Yeah. Otherwise, the first formula is the one I can advise. Okay? But the end goal is the same, right? Mhm. So I'm going to copy this formula again and change it here. So we are done with this one. Okay? You agree we are done? So let's consider another format. So we have this format but it's only one. So if you have, it's not only one. So let's have dash like this. So you have, but we have, it's a mixed format. It's a mixed format. Hmm. So since there are few, we can also allow manual things. This we have some few things here. So what you are going to do is you can either unselect everything and then select the cases that are relevant like this. Okay. Yeah. Since regular expression, I could use the regular expression also to filter exactly what I want. Hmm. And then you go down here and then select the remaining ones. Yeah. So there are just few. Hmm. So what do we use here to extract dates? We need to extract this. We need to extract this guy. We need to extract this one, and then we put them in dates. Can we do it directly? Can we give ourselves like 5 minutes to figure it out? Yeah. The left one works for this, for years. Left works. Now, if you want to extract days, right with a fixed number, right 2 works. Now, if you want to extract from middle, you have to detect the first hyphen. That's it. First hyphen plus 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to see people doing. I should not be the only one person doing things. Try until you get it. Hmm? The only difficult part is the middle one. So I'm going to write it for you. It's mid. Then what do we detect? So mid. You have to select the text first, right? And then next thing to do is what? Find. Hmm? Find the first hyphen from the text, and then add 3 characters. Get 3 characters, or after that. So we can even say 4. So, all right. Parenthesis, close. What's wrong here? Mm, no, no. The 4 is outside the parenthesis. Yeah, now it is coming with the hyphen. What do we do? If it is coming with the hyphen, we can we do +1 or -1? And then this must be 3. Yeah. So you just calibrate. So this is the month part. For the day and year, it's simple, right? Hmm?
If that format can has more than
Mm-hmm.
characters,
Mm-hmm.
more than that or less than that, so
Mm.
you need to interact it separately.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you can, if you want to cut this part and deal with it in another sheet, you can do the flash fill, and then you copy and paste on it. Yeah, yeah. Then it's done. So the remaining I've done for year. The remaining is for just days. For days, what do we do? Hmm? It should be interactive so that I can know that you're following.
Use the
Left?
count
Hmm? Yeah, count two. Yes. Left and two.
to this.
Yeah, close. It's not working.
Should add mark where
Month is here. Month is in the middle. Oh, okay. You see, we have to convert it. Month, the same trick. Yes. So even if it is abbreviation of full month, Excel understands. Okay. Hmm?
why the plus one mark.
So if you don't do plus one, it is also taking the you get hyphen much. So the plus one will move the cursor. You omit the hyphen.
Why the previous line is one.
Minus one is now if you are after the hyphen, you just count 1, 2, 3 instead of 4. Hmm?
So we use minus one. Because
Minus one where? I didn't see any minus.
because minus one there is one sense.
Okay, you can use also minus one in when you say find the first hyphen, it comes with the hyphen because hyphen is at position what? If you want use like how do you call it? Use the right, no, the left
Then
to extract days and use the find function. The hyphen will be also part of it.
look, then count three.
Hmm.
So it's like the same we did on the
Yeah, you see, if you do left this and then find The first hyphen. Hmm? The hyphen is also part of it. Sorry.
Forget it.
Yes, yes. From here. You see, it is part of it. So sometimes you have to calibrate. You remove -1 because yes. Yeah. Hmm? Use -1. Yeah. So now if the formula is accurate, you just have to yeah. You replicate it to all entries. You know. Is it working? It's not. What are we doing? What are you doing? Should be working. Mm-hmm. So right. Uh-huh. Click. Mm-hmm. So this to extract years. But now, is this one having the same format as other dates? You know, here the year is at the end, and that one here is in the beginning. This should be out, not in the. Mhm. Yeah, in your filter you can get rid of that one. Just escape. Mhm. If you find it in the list, no. Why are you checking that one? Move down, move down. Yeah, check the first one. This is okay. This is good. Go down. Hmm. Don't move fast because you have to see it. Yeah, this is okay. Move slowly. Mm, until you see the one starting with 2024 and checked. Mm, yeah, there. And check them. Hmm. Go down. Hmm. Hmm. Hey, that means. This is okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, now the formula could work. Yeah. So if you're done, okay. Mm-hmm. It's not working. No, that one doesn't work with right four. Right, but you detect the first, replace four by that four in the formula. The first four, this one.
I see
No,
this one.
click after this four. The four you can see in the formula. Remove. Replace it with find, where the first bar. Ah, okay. This is right. This is for the year. This is very okay. This is for year. Four. Four. Put four. No. Three. So then four. To say move from yeah, from right to left.
Then next one. Ma.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, should be working. Yeah, after the one, add a space. This is the only problem we have.
This one.
After this one, after, yes, after, not before. Yes.
I can click.
Mm-hmm. All the parentheses closed.
Yeah.
No, there's one.
These two.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because this is not the example we are using. This is the second example. So you can close the last parenthesis. Mm-hmm. Hit enter now. You have entered two few arguments. Okay, so means okay. Remove this one. Remove the parenthesis. Close for month. Add one more here. This should be three before the comma. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Close.
No.
Close the parenthesis. Yeah. Enter.
The last one. Apparently.
No. There's something which is not right. So first one is for month. Need
This one is closed.
mm-hmm.
This one is closed.
And the one for find.
This one is closed.
Mm.
This one.
Yeah, there's something to add after the B. For mid needs three arguments. So you close for after find, put a comma where you are, comma, and
Open the form.
no three, add three. Yes, enter. There's something. Was it three or four? Mm-mm. No. Okay. Please, yeah, I misled you. No, there's no argument needed. So the mid should be last. Uh, yeah. To exact month, yeah. You don't need any mid. It's a left. Yeah. You don't need mid. It's for the day you need left. Yeah. So let's clean from here to here. So this is for the year. Then for the month, you need to exact February. So it's left, right? Left, yeah. Parenthesis. Open and close for you to not forget. Close.
It's closed already.
No, this is the one for date. Close. Open and close. Yeah. Now you go back to the formula, the function, and click on the text. Yeah. Now extract everything before the first space. This is where you use the find. Yeah. Use find space. Open and close.
Space.
No, open because this is a function. You must open and close at the same time so that you won't forget. Yeah. So you go back and then you go inside the formula. So find the first space. So I need
Space.
yeah. How do you format the space in terms of character? Inside find. Space, comma. Where should you find it? Click. So you are done with month. All right. So now click
not after.
Yeah, so before you close for date, you must have a comma again for no. You have closed before you close for date.
Comma. Yeah.
The one where is the closing parenthesis for date?
Date.
Is the last.
Is the last
So before the last,
the last. Yeah.
comma. Now you want to extract days. This is where you use mid. But this is not even finished. This is where you have to use month. Month. And character one space. And then you use the ampersand. With now, you combine the two. Okay. Now you can close again for the mid, for the month function. So you have three parentheses, isn't it? So what?
Month, left, mid.
Yeah. Well, what is this? So this is where you have to tackle. What?
Then I go back here.
Now you use mid. Mid. It's a function. Yes. Close before you forget. You don't have to click. Yeah. When it is open, you close. When you are inside the function. So go back to mid. Click. Click in the open parenthesis of mid. Yes. Mid what? Text.
Next.
Click. Comma. Until what? You find the first. Find the first. Find the first space. You know how to write find the first space.
Like that.
Yeah, but it's a function. When you write a function, it's automatically opening and close of parentheses. Yeah, and then you click inside to now input your arguments. Find what first space. So how do you format the space character? Comma. Where? So after the find function, you need
Close.
it is closed. You closed it. So you put a comma behind. No, now you've changed. You have to use the cursor. Use the cursor to now put
Yeah.
after find. Where is find finishing? This find. Comma. You are three. Yes. Done.
Then
Finish. Yeah.
then
You put the cursor in the corner and double click. Yeah, that's it. That's nice. So now break. Okay. 10 minutes break. Yes. Question before the break. Is it? It could be also a good question for everyone, right? Sorry.
saying when I try to put the month, I come back with something like value all the time. When I go for the transaction, I try to put the formula, but still I got a value. All the time I get when it is for mid, it's value. Month.
But no, when you want to locate month, in the mid is for days. You are misleading Excel.
Let's go for another one.
On me, Mark doesn't.
Double click on the formula.
Yes. I hope your system is not in French. It could also be the problem. Is it in French? No, just click on menu. Yeah, this one. It is photo, Word, Excel. I want to see calculator. It's English. It's English. Close. So November. Okay. Is yeah equal months and D11. Where is D11? This is D10. Okay.
But if I select
Please double click on the formula again. I want to see.
On this one,
Double click. I want to see whether the formula.
that's why we need to serial number.
That's weird. And it is happening to you only.
Only because I tried to call even Fabrice and wanted to help me, but
Hey. No. And which version of Excel you are using?
I think 365.
Normally, the month function should ask for date, not serial number. Maybe you are using the wrong function. I don't know. Can you do equal again? And then,
equal.
yeah, equal.
Let's do
Well,
equal.
yeah, equal month. Okay. Can you just use character type, like
I type like
character type?
this one.
Yes. No, double. Shift. First November space. No.
Put space first of all.
Then November in words.
In what?
In everything in the same quotes.
I don't have to close.
Yeah. November. No. Okay. I don't know if it will work.
I close.
Yes. And then close the month. Enter. That's maybe a version problem. That's a version problem. But what if you move to that's weird. But what happens when you do it on this one? It works. Month on this it works. So okay.
Yeah.
No, that one.
This one works. This one works.
Could be a version problem.
This one.
Yeah.
The extract.
So let's try this. Can you go to your browser and yeah, and then search for Excel online. Online Excel could help you. Excel.
Take this one.
So, do you have a Microsoft account?
Yes.
Yeah. And sign in and start. Yeah. Create. Okay. Now you can upload file and then you upload the file you are using.
Or maybe it's because I did not save it.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Okay. You have to close it first.
close it.
Mhm.
Just to upload.
Yeah. Still. So can you redo the same month? Mm-hmm.
I just wrote
Space.
November.
Yeah. No. Space. Character one. Yeah. And then ampersand. But concatenate it with now November. Use this character. And then click on one of the Novembers. No, November. Yes. Close. Country. So what? Well, you were using this or this? Okay. So this is the online version of Excel, and it is you have full. If you want to follow this one, yes, because yeah, this is our version. Yes. Mm. Yes. Okay. All right. So this is another type. So if you click on the order date filter and use hyphen, it will bring this now. Before we were having two types, the one with Feb, day, Feb, and day hyphen short month and this. So if you use hyphen again, now you are going to get these ones. Okay. So you make sure there is no mixing in the months and the days. All right. I think since it is first quarter, everything should fall in January. The months, all months should be January, February, and March. So as you can see, you have 010. There's no zero something else. So we are all good. So now please take time to use the knowledge you have. It's still dates, but now you have to know how to extract things. Okay? I know you can do it. Yeah.
And the date function needs year, month, and day. They are even in the good order. How do we tackle this?